I wrote a blog post for the women I know and for the women I don't know. Men are welcome to listen. You might learn something. I don't know. I'm going to read it to you. This might take a few minutes. And it's on my blog at www.krista-light.com. The link's in the bio. There's also an excitement. I don't know if it's exciting. There is an announcement at the end. I'm going to start a circle on Zoom for people, so stick around till the end if you want to hear about that. Mama. There is in every woman an intersection. It is located over her heart and solar plexus vertically, with her breast forming the horizontal line. This intersection draws a lot of interest from infants through the very oldest people. We get lost in the beauty of it, the sexualization of it, the pure, useful purpose of it too. This intersection, though, symbolizes more. The females of the human race, perhaps, because of this junction itself, are largely seen as either Madonna or whore in the arts and in day-to-day life. And yet, there's so much more to us, isn't there? In humanity today, wherever you look, there are so many examples of movement to deny anything in women other than their maternal side, which of course encompasses their sexuality in the sense of their ability to bring life into the world. Women today in the first world and in the third world, labels which I hope will be changing soon, are slowly but surely being excluded from many arenas. After decades of forward movement in the US, for example, there seems to be an unholy landslide of regression back into the early 20th century. In other parts of the planet, women literally are no longer allowed to speak. As we lose more freedoms, the invisible load all women carry seems to be increasing to the point of literally costing us our health and well-being. As a creative, I know I'm not the only one who has hesitated to paint or write or garden until the house was clean, the kids were put to bed, or the laundry was folded, or maybe all three and more. That's another intersection, one between what we're taught as very young girls in our roles and what makes our hearts happy and our souls light up. Practicing your magic after everything else is done can mean never, and a loss to all of us on a huge scale. What's that saying about if mama ain't happy? Men of all ages, and some women too, seem to be very needy these days as things change, wanting all women they encounter to be focused on the care and keeping of them, the hearth and the home. With all of this regression, the patriarchy is holding on to all it has by its fingernails in a desperate attempt to deny that the universe is shifting into a whole new way of being. So there's an additional burden. The call to fight, the call to represent, even the call to educate the women who aren't aware of the programming they've received over their lifetimes. But we're tired, so tired. Enter self-care, self-love, self-compassion. We just cannot do it all anymore. We must, to remember our sovereignty, our grace, and our power, take the time to make changes, to rest up, to recover, and to align within as well as with all the other tired human beings of the female persuasion. I'll do another video about the difference between white women and black women, women of color, because I think that's significant too. How do we do this? We let things go. We put on our own oxygen masks first, every day. We listen to our bodies, and we stop giving our self-authority to every expert out there. We get quiet, i.e. meditate. We remember what brings us joy, and we give that to ourselves every single day, even for a little while. We let go of what doesn't serve us, and we allow ourselves all that does. If you need it, please consider this a permission slip to give yourself whatever you need, as well as to give up all the things that feel burdensome or prohibitively expensive in any way. I'm not talking about money. That too. It's time, and anything is possible. So, to support women in this shift, and because I believe in it so strongly, I'm going to offer a free circle on Zoom called The Safety of Sovereignty. A safe, soothing solace of a circle, beginning in just a few weeks. If you'd like to know the details as soon as they're available, then you can email me. My email address is in the post. I think it's in the link tree too, with SOS in the subject line, and I'll make sure you get all the information as soon as it's ready, because it's time.